Greetings, fellow humans. I'm MartianBuu, and today I have for you Keleseth Seedlock. The premise of this deck is Seedlock doesn't actually run any 2s or 4s anymore, so why wouldn't you just play Prince Keleseth and Kazakus? This is not the perfect 30. If you want the perfect 30, cut Keleseth and Kazakus and then run 2 Rain of Fire in their place. But Seedlock is so overtuned that you can run a couple of pet cards just for the fun of it and not really notice a difference. Keleseth and Kazakus aren't just deadweight, they do have some competitive applications. For example, in the Giant Seedlock mirror, if you've played Keleseth and your opponent hasn't, when you play your Giants out and go to broom them into your opponent's Giants, your Giants will survive where they would have died before. But they are just in here for the fun of it. I do think the Giants version of the deck is significantly better than the Fatigue version. The Fatigue version is all in on Blightborn Tamsin, so you use Expired Merchant to draw a bunch of cards and accumulate a bunch of Hand of Gul'dan. Rune Mithril Rod discounts all the cards you're drawing. Once you've played Tamsin, you play Cataclysm, and if you've accumulated a mass of Hand of Gul'dan, you're overdrawing a ton and dealing upwards of a bajillion damage to your opponent. I think the Giants version is better for 2 reasons. The first reason is both versions of the deck win shortly after playing Blightborn Tamsin, and the Giants version can and usually does win before. The other reason is I think the Giants version has a big advantage in the mirror. I found that a lot of people have the opposite opinion because Plague of Flames is really good at clearing giant boards, but all the giant player has to do is wait to play their giants until they can play them alongside Loatheb. And then the Fatigue player doesn't have anything they can do about the giants, and you just smack them in the face and win. For those of you who are new to Giant Seedlock, this version of the deck benefits more from the first 2 rewards of the Demon Seed than it does from Blightborn Tamsin. Blightborn Tamsin is relevant. It gives you a really good backup win condition, and you don't actually need to deal upwards of a bajillion damage to finish off your opponent. For example, a Spirit Bomb and a Crystallizer after Tamsin is 9 damage for 2 mana, so you're not going to have a hard time finding ways to kill your opponent once you've played Blightborn Tamsin. But it usually doesn't come to that. You can usually play Giants early on between turns 3 and 5, and then protect them with Loatheb, or give them Wind Fury with Battleground Battlemaster and finish off your opponent that way. Happy Ghoul is a really fun and really competitive addition to this deck. So the Demon Seed, once you've damaged yourself by 6, will deal 3 damage to your opponent and heal you for 3. It's just really easy to activate Happy Ghoul just as you're playing your other things. For the mulligan, obviously you keep the quest. It starts in your hand. You don't want to toss it. Under any circumstances, there isn't a matchup where you would throw it back. We keep Keleseth. It's fun to play him on 2 and then raise him back potentially. The earlier you have him, the more value you get out of it. Kobold Librarian, Tour Guide, always a keep. They let you draw cards and get bodies on board, and if you haven't drawn them, you can't get them back with Raised Dead, and getting them back with Raised Dead is really powerful because that is multiple discounts on your Flesh Giant. Backfire, especially on the coins, sometimes on the play, it gives you a lot of gas into your turns 4 and 5. Happy Ghoul I don't always keep because I really value having Tour Guide and Kobold Librarian, but depending on the rest of my hand, and sometimes just because I feel like it, I keep him in the opening hand because you are going to be able to activate him turn 2 or 3 if you want to. Darkglare, even as 2 mana, was not an 100% keep for me, but now that it's 3, it's just slow. So if the rest of my hand is super good, I will probably keep Darkglare as long as it meshes with that hand, but otherwise I toss it back. Raised Dead, similarly, if you have a Tour Guide or a Kobold Librarian or something like that, keeping Raised Dead is good because it allows you to discount giants really fast. And then if you're up against something that's likely to have Nerubian Weblord or some other early thing like Attendant in Shadow Priest or Cannons in Pirate Warrior, it's good to keep Spirit Bomb because it's a cheap way to remove it while also advancing your quest. That's about it. If you want to play Seedlock and you have Prince Keleseth and Kazakus and want a spicy way to run the best deck in the format, then give this a try. I think the fun value is worth the minor amount of power you lose by running this version. I hope you enjoy the games, and thanks for watching. Against me. Uh-oh. I think keeping this is sketchy. Ooh. Ooh.
None will survive.
Are you guys even prepared for this curve? Sketchy, you say? It was sketchy. It just worked out. And playing with Keleseth is fun. Forgot about playing with Keleseth. It just feels so nice to have Keleseth in your opening hand, you know? Shaman will never be a control class. Not if White Delight can help it.
A little agony goes a long way.
What's in here already? Keleseth? Nice. Alright.
Flesh fails. Try crystal.
Uh-oh. Oh, what a beautiful top deck. I'm gonna go ahead and let's see, 16. We actually need a lot of damage up still. I can only leave one of these up, right? Do they ever kill me? They literally never kill me if I leave one up, right? Because they can't play a single spell and none of their non-spell things damage me. Right? So the next turn we have... They can trade into that.
Ooh, bet there's something great inside.
Ooh, we have this. Let's see. We need 2 more damage. Do we ever have it? Kazakus again? Alright, Kazakus. No? Fine. Call this one the old trade and hope. So aim shot does it. Kill command does it if they have something. Alright, all we have to do is play this, and then we never die. Get wrecked. You were waiting for the glaive Zuka lethal. Where, oh, where has my Keleseth gone? Oh, where could he be? Newest Goldan? You got it. Keleseth has been kind of fun, but this card is like super slow. I felt like there were at least a couple times where this could have won me the game, I guess, by getting me the right one mana golem. Four mana, 3/3, add a Grim Rally Tyrian. Looking for a few good mercenaries. Ah. He appears turn 7. I see. Alright, there's that thing.
Here for the tour?
A little agony goes a long way.
It's playtime.
That was a fun turn. Was it a good turn? I don't know. My opponent could play double Molten Giant, Flesh Giant, Raised Dead, and then not Raised Dead, Broomstick, and then just destroy me. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see what that hand is like. At least to discourage them from playing Tamsin.
A little agony goes a long way.
More giants?
Flesh fails. Try crystal.
There were more giants. Alright. It's not enough. I think we wanted that before the broomstick, right? Like, if they find a giant here, who cares? Alright. If they'd Spirit Bombed this and then Nathrazemed this, they won, right? Maybe they didn't win, but we would have had to do like that stuff, but they didn't lose this turn. Still, like, I mean, that was the most fun I've had with Kazakus so far. It was pretty good. They only needed 2 shots, but still, yeah. How many times did they shoot? 4? Two from the quest and 2 from pirates. 50% of the shots hitting one target is pretty low. Pretty low odds, I think. It's disappointing.
I'm not getting any younger.
I'm not getting any younger. I too am not getting any younger. Thank you. Alright guys. We have to make a decision here. Do we play this or do we just trade, raise, play him again? Yeah, I think we do this. Like we do this. Because now next turn we can raise Librarian and Keleseth. Those giants acting like it's dodgeball when they should be doing literally the opposite of what they're doing. I know, right? They should be sitting there blocking for me. What are they doing? How dare they? Raising 2 minions is better than 1. True. They didn't know because he didn't give them taunt. Fair. Fair. 1 mana 3/3 broom. Is this hand buff paladin? This is deck buff warlock. Where's Soul Infusion and doubling him? No, thank you. Thing's huge. Soon, Flesh Giant. Will the next broom be a 5/5? I doubt it.
What is taking so long?
Look at that. Look at it go. Oh, I guess it could be a 5/5, huh? If we get the right thing off of this. Let's see. Oh! Ah. Go forth, my Keleseth. Is how do you pluralize that? It's pretty funny. Is that the most possible Keleseth with this deck? Probably, right? Look how much worse Broom is. If we had Battlemaster.
Flesh fails. Try crystal.
Nah, I should have done that first time. This doesn't have rush now. Yikes.
Crystallize.
This way we're playing around Molten Giants though. Could have hit with this one. No reason not to. We just win though, right?
You haven't heard the last of me.
Big that Molten Giant was. 12-12. Lazy Bug. Oh, should I keep this? Just in case Celestial Alignment. That might be a greedy keep. But it's Celestial Alignment. You haven't checked their tier list yet. It's outdated. It's from pre-nerf. Ooh, the princes, yeah. How are they working out? Keleseth has been fun. Kazakus has been fun. Neither of them are optimal, I don't think. But like they do, like it's just fun playing with them. And the deck is powerful enough that you can run goofy stuff like that and still have it be effective. Time waits for someone. All right, thank you. Time waits for time. I need to like find as many giants as I can so that I can like dump giants and play Lotheb the turn that they Celestial Align. It's my strategy. Ooh. Ta-da! Didn't pull Vargoth. What is this? I want to play this Glare this turn. If I play Glare, I want to play this. Me. Alright. Found more giants, which is good. Opponent's hitting me with a Loatheb. See how it is. Loatheb and Celestial Alignment Druid? Is that for the mirror or something?
A little agony goes a long way. Blood crystalline.
I have Battlemaster, so next turn, if I can kill this Loatheb, which it looks like I can, I think we just go Loatheb Giant, right? Because, like, if we Battlemaster, that's 10, 16, 26 damage. It depends how much armor they get here, huh? We'll see. I think it's worth it. Why would they not want to hit me in the face? So they could do like a Ferocious Howl or Branching Paths here, and that would be kind of a disaster. And should I have waited? Nope, looks like we were fine. All right.
Strike.
If Flesh Giant is 12, will it still be good? If Flesh Giant is 12, will it still be good? You just run the, you run the other version. You run the Fatigue version. Think they will nerf Crystallizer and Tamsin to 7? They're not nerfing Crystallizer. It's a standard. They're going for standard cards. Never you mind that Crystallizer is not a nerf that would actually impact this deck by enough. Like, just like forgetting that completely. Talking about the no quest Darkglare lock. Will that be good? No, probably not. It's a pretty big hit. Hope the quest will be banned from Wild. We'll see. Ooh. All right. I kind of want to make sure that I get another Keleseth and another Kobold, so I'll do the other Raised Dead now. I finally decided to progress Classic, but I'm already bored out of my skull. Any tips? Handlock is really fun, and Miracle Rogue is pretty fun. What nerf would hurt it the most? Speaking hypothetical, of course, and just based on Wild. The quest. Nerf the quest to 3. Deck is garbage. Like the Tempo Giants version is not garbage, even if you eliminate the quest completely. But it eliminate, like, if you take the quest and move it to 3, it eliminates the Fatigue version entirely, and you go to a nerfed state of the Tempo Darkglare. So like Glaire's at 3, Flesh Giants at 9. That's a lot worse for the questless version. That version would still be good, it just would be a lot less good. So Flesh Giant to 12, I can probably Dust Moltens and Tamsin and play Quest Fatigue version? I guess so. I call this move the Lotheb into Lotheb. They never have Giant's Broom. Never have Broom. No, you weren't supposed to have Broom. What are you doing? What are you doing? That is a giant. I'd love to play this turn. I could just play it from my hand, huh? Ooh. Keleseth buff mattered, Pog. Probably should have done that one here, this one here, right? Because that way they wouldn't have a Nathrezim target. We could easily be dead here. They just go like Blightborn, Crystallizer, Spirit Bomb or something. My only full completed tier 1 deck. It's the only tier 1 deck that's around right now.
All of Stormwind shall share my pain.
It's really spooked. Alright, now we give him the old Lotheb. Now we give him the old Lothebaroonie. Bonk.